Well, good day everybody, and welcome to my channel Whisky Journey. Today I've got another single malt Scotch whisky review for you guys. So I'm going to be journeying back into Islay and trying out the final sample of this Cask Whisperer series. I started my reviews with an Octomore, and we're going to be finishing with an Octomore with this expression right here. So this was distilled in 2008 and laid to rest in a wine cask for 11 years. And strength wise, this is 58.8% ABV. Right, so I'm really looking forward to trying this one, guys. I've really enjoyed this series. I do have some favorites though, which I will discuss later on once I've done my review of this. So we'll just, as usual, just get straight onto the tasting notes and see what we get with this one. So straight away, beautiful farmy peat. The peat influence on the nose is stronger on this expression than I had with the bourbon barrel. The bourbon barrel Octomore took a bit of time to come out and was definitely more expressive on the palate with the peat. But this one just comes at you straight away with some beautiful farmy, funky notes. That manure type influence, some beautiful rich soil, and dashes of honey, a little bit of lemon, citrus, and some red fruits there as well, a little bit of strawberry. But one thing I like about this, especially on the nose, is that the wine cask doesn't feel like it's overtaking the spirit. I'm still getting a lot of classic notes I would expect from Islay, but the richness of this and the soil influence is really, really strong. Just beautiful. Some freshly cut grass. Some maritime influence, some smoked fish and brine. Just a beautiful classic Islay nose. Stunning. No alcohol sting at all at 58.8%. I'm not getting sting on the nose at all. Right, so let's just try this and see what we get. That's quite spicy on the finish. Loads of peat, loads of smoke. That's just lovely. Right, so initial palate, nice and oily. I would say medium viscosity. Does coat the whole of your mouth, but it is medium. It doesn't feel as full-bodied as I've had with other drams. That's not a problem though. It still remains medium textured. Initial palate, getting some strawberry, dashings of lime, lemon, citrus notes, some salt, and then comes some maritime influence with some smoked fish, a bit of brine, some more salt, and then sort of mid-palate it changes again and you start getting those earthy notes. The alcohol the presence of the alcohol does come a little bit on the tongue. This is certainly spicier than the bourbon barrel, except, well, the bourbon barrel was lower strength, but getting a little bit of alcohol presence on the palate. And then the finish is just lovely with loads and loads and loads of peat, farmy peat, and then some smoke as well, and some red fruits just lingering there in the background. It's very, very tasty. I'm gonna add a few drops of water to this. I want to try to get rid of the alcohol on the palate that I got towards near the finish. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We'll add 4 drops of water. I want to get that presence of that alcohol. I mean, it is spicy, but definitely tasting the alcohol. So let's see if we can dampen that alcohol just a wee bit with the 4 drops of water. Okay, so immediately with the 4 drops of water, it's interesting this. The peat has been pushed. I mean, I can still get the peat, but definitely not as prominent on the nose without the water. But that could just be, maybe it just needs a bit more time. Still getting the soil and the farmy, funky notes. Although perhaps they've been pushed as well slightly. Some strawberries, some citrus, some lemon, and that rich soil atmosphere is still there. That's starting to come back a bit now. Still getting the smoked fish and the maritime influences. Some minerality with a little bit of chalkiness and beach pebbles. Still a very good nose, guys. A very good nose, but I do think I prefer it without the water. As I said, this might need a little bit more time in the glass to get all the notes with the addition of water. Either how, let's have a wee taste. So that's very interesting. So the addition of water leading into the finish, it becomes a lot more fishy, lots of maritime influence, and the peat kind of takes a back seat. Certainly not as heavy on the palate with water. I'm still getting some lovely red fruits, some soil, earth, some obvious winey influence there from the cask, a little bit of wood, some salt. But that peat is definitely definitely not as prominent now on the palate and on the nose. As I said, I'm not sure I prefer that, to be honest. I'd rather have the peat up front. And I'm still getting some lime as well, some lemon, some citrus notes. Goes very nicely with that strawberry. But I think that water just dampens it a bit and takes away that lovely peatiness that I enjoyed on the first sip, to be honest, guys. Okay, so what am I going to score this final one? So I think it's very good. I think it is excellent, but I do not think it comes anywhere near, in my opinion, this is just my opinion, I don't think it comes close to the other Octomore I tried in the bourbon barrel. It does have a lot going for it, but as I say, I think that at full strength it's just a little bit alcoholic, and when you reduce it a wee bit, you lose some of the peat and some of the other influences. So yeah, a difficult one to, maybe a slightly, maybe 2 drops might have been a good idea, I don't know. Anyway, as a score, I'm going to give this one. I'm going to give this one an 8.5, I think. Okay, still highly enjoyable, and I still feel very privileged to try it. But yeah, 8.5 I think is fair enough for this one, I think. Okay, guys, so that's my review of the Octomore 2008 11-year-old wine cask. So now, what I'm going to do is just quickly go through the expressions that I like the most, and yeah, we'll just go through the set. So top of the pile, in my opinion, the Octomore 2011 8-year-old cask, bourbon barrel, 59.9% ABV. I think that's still my favorite one. The second one, the second place goes to the Port Charlotte 2002 17-year-old wine cask. That was also excellent. Third place I'm going to give, let's see what we got here. I think I'm going to give it to the Bruichladdich Organic 7-year-old bourbon barrel. This was also a beautiful expression. And then the Octomore that I've just tried, and then the Lochinvar 12-year-old in the bourbon barrel. Also very, very enjoyable, but I preferred the other expressions a wee bit more. And in last place, the Bruichladdich 2002 17-year-old wine cask. Okay, so yeah, I mean, all the drams were highly enjoyable, but I did have my favorites in the end. And yeah, that's it for this series of the Cask Whisperer. I've got some more samples I'm going to be trying out from Islay and Port Charlotte, Octomore and Bruichladdich. That's from Jim McEwen's signature collection, releases 1 and 2. So it's another 6 drams that we'll be trying. And again, different cask types. There's a 3 bourbon barrel and 3, I'm not sure what the other ones are, but I really look forward to trying that one as well. And look forward to sharing my review with you guys as well. Okay, so anyway guys, that's my review. So if you enjoy my content, guys, then please like, comment and subscribe if you wish. It is always appreciated. But as usual, guys, nothing much else to say except have a fantastic day, and I'll see all of you again soon. Take care, guys. Cheers.